Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light only, with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Pisces to your family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Welcome to any new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back, okay? So this is an Archangel Metatron reading. So I feel like just getting straight to it, okay? Like, spirit could be really motivating you to just like jump into it, jump into whatever it is that you want to jump into. You know, we got move beyond intention to belief, and believe that you can do it, okay? Like, jump right into it and don't worry. Don't feel like you have to like, like do so much in order to make things happen. But we got what's your honest truth, okay? So also they could be having you like really face certain things, certain truths within yourself. Truth ended up at the bottom of this deck too after I shuffled. So like really getting down to the truth of you. What is it that you really want to do in this world? You know, how do you want to be represented? How do you want people to see you? I feel like you're being your authentic self, or you're being ushered into more of your authentic self at this time, okay? So it says total authenticity and transparency, a glorious unveiling of spirit, clear and compelling communication that comes from the heart, finding the key to abundance, and finding what is true and right for your soul, okay? The self-care message says a need to peel back the many layers of your own truth, holding on to masks for protection, a true dive into your own heart with love and compassion, a need to pay closer attention to the shadow aspects of your story, areas where you may be denying your truest desires and your true essence. So, the sun got brighter outside, okay? So I feel like they're shining a lot of light on certain things within yourself, okay? On these different layers of you, and uncovering, I don't know, maybe different things that you want to get into, maybe different ways you might want to expand your career, or new careers that you may want to step into, but also a new way of dealing with people, a new way of thinking about the people on the outside of you, and just a new way that you really deliver your true authentic self to the world, like I was saying in the beginning, okay? It says we hold on to many layers of truths we learned from our parents, the ones we've learned during lived experiences, and the ones that our ego holds on to in order to lovingly protect us from the world. You've outgrown a layer, and it's time to do some shedding in order to curate the best framework for your future. At the base of all your learned truths lies a different sort of truth, an underlying true essence, and this core foundation is refusing to be quieted or ignored any longer. You will hear it clearly now, as an old truth has become too small for your expanding life. Perhaps a soul purpose, a sacred contract, or a destiny is unveiling your truest true, or your honest truth, okay? It says, perhaps it is reminding you now that you are here for a reason. When you strip it all down to the soul, what work are you being called to do? And why are you here at this time, okay? It says, do you believe soul purposes can change and evolve over time? What were you doing the last time you felt insecure or inauthentic? And what did you do or think to create that situation? How do you feel when you are most authentically you? Is there a negative belief about yourself or about your abilities that is holding you back? A story about circumstances? And how can you tap into the infinite nature of your soul and shift your thinking on this, okay? So let's see. Whoa. Okay, so we got water. So I feel like when it comes to like really truly expressing yourself, or really truly showing people who you are or what it is you have to offer to the world. I think that's something that could make you feel very emotional or make you want to like hide away more. You know, we got the shadow. You could be doing a lot of shadow work at this time, or Archangel Metatron is asking you to do some shadow work at this time, okay, in order to aid this shift, okay? There are some messages within your shadows that you need to receive at this time, okay? You could be getting a lot of evil eye, or you could be like low-key jealous, okay? Now don't get all mad and be like, what, jealous? Why would I be jealous? I don't compete with people and whoop-de-whoop-de-wop. Yes, okay, sure, but we're people, okay? And sometimes you can be jealous and not be aware that you're jealous of other people's blessings or the things that they're calling into their life. It's not a negative jealous type of energy that I'm picking up, you know, to the point where, you know, you're willing to sabotage other people's lives and tear other people down just because they have more than you. But I feel like maybe you put in a lot of work and you do a lot of things, and it can make you feel a little bit inferior when you don't get the result that you need to get. But there's a lot of things within you that I feel your angels are still helping you to work through, okay? So just make sure that you're not like, you know, coveting other people's things or looking at other people's journeys and feeling like, you know, well, if they can do it, then how come I can't do it? You know, you can do it, but you're doing it according to divine time that's right for you on your journey. Never compare your journey to other people's journey, and know that it's okay to be emotional about where you're going and what it is that you're doing, and use those emotions to your advantage. Use your towers, use your difficult situations in life to your advantage, okay? They're not there for no reason. We're gonna get one of these spark creativity matches, a little faux matches, okay? Because it's been a while. So it says, make something, a meal, a piece of furniture, or a garment from scratch, okay? So it's giving me this energy of like, you are remaking yourself from scratch, okay? Of course, being in your creative energies could really help at this time. This one, that's the only one that's turned over that I can see in this box, says, make one new thing, not perfect, just complete, every day for a week, you know? So I feel like you need to stimulate your creative energies a little bit more, excuse me, while you're doing this shadow work, okay? Because there's something beautiful happening within your energy, and it might not seem like something very beautiful, right? It could be very emotional. It could feel like very crazy, like things are getting shaken up, or like, dang, I was just in the energy that I wanted to be in, and then, you know, here comes this person or here comes this situation, and it's like you're already working hard, you're already emotional, you already have so much going on, and then here comes something or somebody to shake that whole thing up. But you know, if things never got shaken up, then you would never learn the lessons that you really truly need to learn. So just try not to look at the things that are happening in your life as like, you know, don't put a negative spin on it. This is all helping you to uncover your honest truth and how you really truly feel about things. Really getting to the meat and potatoes of what it is that spirit is wanting you to focus on, or what it is they're wanting you to learn from this situation. Sometimes they're just teaching you how to bounce back, how to get back up, how to be so secure with yourself that something ending with someone else, or you know, going through a hard time in life is not going to make you redirect your entire path just because you had a bad day, you know. Yeah, we got the cosmic gateway, okay? You are a cosmic gateway. And it's like, it says insecurities, connection with others, and refocusing, okay, which is beautiful confirmation on what I was just saying. You know, sometimes insecurities come up and there's a big shadow behind that tiny little insecurity that you may have. You know, you may look in the mirror and be like, you know, I don't feel good today, you know. Not like you don't feel good, you know, but oh, you know, I love myself and everything, but you know, this could use work and that could use work, you know, kind of like judging yourself, you know. And that little insecurity that you have when you look in the mirror could be a huge childhood wound of people telling you that you're not good enough, or people telling you you're fat, or people telling you you're too skinny, and now you still feel self-conscious about your body to this day because people drilled into you over and over again that the way that you look, or the way that you act, or the way that you laugh, or the way that you walk is not cute, you know. Like, look at these tiny little things that are surfacing, these situations you're having in your connection with others, and find the healing that is there, because there's always some healing there. There's always more work, more growth, more advancement that we could do, always more of our true essence underneath it all that can be uncovered and revealed to the world, that can have you shining and looking more beautiful than you ever thought, and have you accomplishing things that you never thought you could accomplish. Okay, we got the violet fire. Okay, so right now Archangel Metatron is helping you to transmute those types of energies, to transmute those insecurities, to transmute the energy that came from these connections that you have with others around you, to have you to constantly refocus, to get you to a place where refocusing is like, the first thing on your mind. Okay, while you already going through a situation, you're already thinking about how toxic this is and how you can't wait to transmute this energy out of your energy, or like dealing with it so cool, so calm, so collected that you're actively transmuting as the negativity is coming in or coming toward you. We got psychic vision and constant distraction. Okay, so you can feel very distracted at this time, but I feel like your psychic abilities are being increased. Okay, you're being called to do shadow work in order for more of that beauty to be brought out of you. Okay, in order for you to awaken more of this beautiful fire energy within you. You could have a lot of ascended masters in your energy at this time. Okay, Archangel Metatron is helping you to seek a higher truth, to be better at using your discernment, to find a better path, even if the path doesn't seem to change that much, right? Because we can timeline jump to another path that looks exactly like this one that we're in today, right? But it's totally different. The way you react to things is different. The way that you show yourself love is different. And so that's just the difference. It's like such a minor difference, but it's a whole nother path, or it's a whole nother way that you're walking because of some sort of shadow work or some sort of inner work that you do with yourself. This helps you to step deeper into your authority and have a better understanding of you and the way that you should be going through this life. Yeah, we got the light body. Okay, so he's helping you to advance your light body, helping to clear out anything that makes your light body healthy, or to clear out anything that keeps your light body from being 100% healthy, or from keeping your light body, or that could be keeping your light body from shining as brightly as it needs to shine. Okay, it says independence brings comfort, past restrictions, and ancestral healing. Okay, so you're doing some sort of past life healing at this time, or even just healing some sort of childhood wounds. Look at the past life popping out when I say that. Okay, so definitely past life healing going on. Okay, it says a cultural experience, it is behind you, and regression. Sometimes we have to regress, right? Sometimes we have to go and face these old things that we went through that maybe we missed the lesson on it, right? Maybe we really just didn't understand. Maybe we misread the emotions of everyone in the situation and our own emotions, and it created this wound that doesn't necessarily need to be there. So Metatron is working with you on clearing out things like that, bringing you some beautiful energy medicine to help you to reveal more of your beautiful self, to help you to enjoy life more, and to boost your devotion that you have to your divine journey, to bring you into a place of celestial fertility and to a place of deep rest, even though you're being active and doing what it is that you still need to do. What's Cosmic Gateway and Violet Fire? We got the angelic realms. Okay, gorgeous. It says a team effort, charity, validation, and patience. I feel like doing whatever shadow work it is that you need to do with yourself at this time, working on your insecurities and really boosting yourself up in a major way, will bring a lot of validation from the angelic realms. You'll feel the energy ease. You'll feel yourself empty out of those things that don't serve you. And if you're not sure, what is it? What do I need to focus on? I'm gonna get deeper into it. But you can always ask the divine, because this is collective. perspective, okay? So it just touches on like the main things, you know, and whatever calls out to you, then it's up to you to focus in on that more. Although I do try to be as specific as possible, you know, but it's always up to you to take whatever it is that resonates with you to the divine, to double check whatever it is that I say, you know, because there's no information like the information that comes through you from the angelic realms, okay? So just check in with yourself at this time. What's the violet fire and the Tibetan fire serpent? We got consciousness, okay? So your consciousness is being boosted to a more angelic way of thinking. You becoming more aware of the self, okay? Making personal realizations and removing any prejudices from your subconscious that you may have built up against yourself over time, you know? What's the Tibetan fire serpent and light body? We got universal Merkaba, okay? It says a sacred purpose, you have the answer, and lucid dreaming. You could be receiving a lot of dream messages at this time, or you could be being called to learn how to lucid dream, okay? You can lucid dream on purpose, okay? That could be your purpose. You could be someone who really understands the dreams of others. Like you could find that people be like, I had a dream that I was, you know, like rolling down a hill and I had this, you know, and you might have like a whole interpretation of that dream just going around in your head while you're just listening to this person tell you all about their dream or tell you all about what they're going through. You could be someone who people really like to vent to, really like to talk to, and it is because it's your sacred purpose to help people make sense of these situations, of these dreams, of these experiences that they're having in this human life, you know. People are very attracted to you, but I feel like there's certain shadows that you need to clear out in order for you to really do that thing the way that you want to do it, you know. Like spirit has me doing shadow work all the time and still going through like certain situations that are really hard for me to go through in order to bring a certain understanding in certain areas of my life, you know. Having me face things that I wasn't quite ready to face, or having me to take these new perspectives that I'm constantly gaining from helping other people and applying them to my own life in order for me to grow right along with you guys, you know. And you're no different. Spirit's always going to have you doing some sort of shadow work or checking in with your emotions and being very real, very honest with yourself, as honest and as real as they are with you, in order for you to grow and advance, because this life is all about your growth, all about your advancement, all about you being a success and receiving what it is that you are meant to receive. And that's not limited to physical things. That's receiving energy, receiving cosmic transmissions, receiving support from the angelic realm, receiving all of these different things that affect your life in such a beautiful way that your true essence cannot be, you know, hidden or stifled in any way. What's light body in past life? We got the Antakarana, okay? So right now, Metatron, who works with your higher chakras most of the time, okay, is having you to build your Antakarana bridge through shadow work at this time. You know, your Antakarana bridge is so important, you know, often referred to as the rainbow bridge. It is the representation of the communication that you have with the angelic realms, okay? It says crossing the rainbow bridge, resurrection, and coming full circle, you know. Having you to do this shadow work and strengthening your Antakarana bridge so that they can coach you into wholeness, okay? What's past life and energy medicine? We got the scales of karma, okay? So it says cycles of disharmony, creating new traditions and unfortunate events. You know, I feel like in your past lives, there have been some really heavy, unfortunate events that you've had to deal with, and even in this life, you know. And it's like, it's kind of this energy, because I heard wounds repeat, you know. It's kind of this energy of wounds repeating. I'm looking at the wolves on TV, so could be some family wounds that are repeating, but it did say something about ancestral healing with this light body card, you know. So there's something you're healing that's very important for you to heal, not only for yourself, but for your bloodline at this time. We got energy attachments right here at the bottom of the deck, you know. It's something to do with the way that you exchange energy, or the way that negative influences affect you, you know, or the way that people's negative opinions of you affect you and the way you walk your journey. And like maybe in the past, people's negative judgments or their opinions of what you were doing or how you were doing it had the ability to make you self-sabotage. And I think you're healing past that place of self-sabotage. So look for signs from your spirit guides at this time, and drop any stubborn attitudes that you may have at this time, where you feel like, you know, this is stupid, why am I crying, or why am I, you know, why am I having a bad day, like I'm high vibrational, I don't have bad days. Everybody has bad days, okay? It's all about the way you gather your shit up and handle that bad day that you're having, and removing the title of a good or a bad day, right? Because I even say it, you know, like, oh, I had a bad day today, you know, which is rare. It's rare that I say that. So if I say that, it's really a big deal that I'm having a bad day. And like I'm saying, I'm even guilty of this, of being like, you know, like, no, I don't have bad days. I do all the shadow work and everything I need to do to make sure that my energy stays nice and even. But like I said in the beginning, sometimes things need to get shaken up. Shadows need to be uncovered through certain situations and things that you go through with people. And sometimes you have a tower moment and it has nothing to do with other people at all, you know. Like spirit will just have me get hella emotional and I'll just start crying for no reason. I mean, it's for a reason, but it's just for them to sort of like point out that, like, hey, you know, I know you think that you've been having like you've been doing everything perfect, and please believe we love the things that you've been doing. You're doing great, but we need you to look at this now. Like, why are you feeling emotional? What is it that is going on within you that you need to face at this time, you know? And then I'll do some shadow work, you know. Sometimes I'll do a reading, I'll do a meditation, I'll journal a little bit, and then the tears will just start flowing, you know, of what it is that I'm really ready to focus, you know, or spirit will bring to my attention something that I was totally unaware of was even a problem, and explain it to me in a way where it's like, oh, okay, you know, like I get it now, you know what I mean? And just really have me deal with that. And I feel so much better moving forward. And I feel like it just improves me as a reader, as a mother, as a friend, as, you know, like a girlfriend, or any of these other earthly titles that could be put onto me, you know? And I just really love everything about that. So know that any shadow work or anything that you do, it is really truly for you, okay? With the 8 of crystals right here, it only improves you. It only helps you to grow and glow like you've never grown and glowed before. It reveals your true essence. And it really takes you to a different place, you know? It's like every time you choose to do shadow work, you're taking this leap of faith with this full energy. You're taking this leap of faith, you know, and it feels like a lot of conflict, or like some sort of energy that's unnecessary for you to feel, but it reverses the conflict, you know, on the inside and the outside of you. It opens up the cosmic gateway and makes it easier for you to transmute those kinds of energies that are coming into your life. What's the violet fire, consciousness, and Tibetan fire serpent? We got the devil, okay? So an energy of release, an energy of detachment. There are just certain ways of thinking that may be going on with you that you have already outgrown, and it's time for you to detach from them. And Metatron is really assisting you with this, you know. What's the Tibetan fire serpent, universal Merkaba, and light body? Oh, we got the Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? So I don't know, maybe this could have a lot to do with like the way that you receive love from others. Can I get another one for the Knight of Cups? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So they're about to change the way that you receive love for others, or I mean the way you receive love from others, you know? Like maybe you're the star though, for sure. But I mean, it's like there's something about the way that people come into your life. Maybe you have trust issues. They could be helping you heal trust issues, okay? Or maybe like there's some big change that's happening with you, okay? Turning things completely around. Maybe in your past and even in your past lives, you were surrounded by conflict all the time to the point where shit's going smooth for you right now and you don't even really know what to do with that, you know? You, even this energy of you feeling bored because there's like nothing going on, you know, because you have all this time to yourself and all this downtime, and it's just like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? You know, you're supposed to create, you're supposed to do things like shadow work and meditation and things like that, and figure out what is this hermit time, or what is this time that I'm having to myself about. Only the boring people get bored, you know what I mean? And you are far from boring, my love. So put yourself to work in discovering your true essence, and in discovering more beautiful light within yourself, so you can come out of that hermit better than you went in, you know? Holding more of this star power and this beautiful illumination. What's past life, the scales of karma, and energy medicine? We got the two of daggers, you know? And that, this is what I was saying, like your energy, your emotions could be confusing you a little bit because it's just like, this is out of nowhere. Like, where did this even come from, you know? And it happens to me too. This is not something to worry about or something, you know, it doesn't mean that you're not healed or you're not doing your journey right, or, you know, that you're not paying attention to things that matter. You're paying attention to all of the right things. You're doing what it is that you need to do. And that's why you're even having like some sort of emotional tower and having this shadow work pop up for you in the first place, because you're paying so much beautiful attention to yourself and loving yourself so well that the angels are rewarding you with uncovering another layer of you, or unlocking more of that beauty and power within you. It's a beautiful thing. So please don't try to shy away from it or judge yourself for it. Just deal with your emotions and with the things that you're going through, and with what it is that they're trying to show you, so that you can move forward more smoothly, you know? What's the Five of Wands in reverse and the Devil? We got the Eight of Wands, okay? So this beautiful, a lot of beautiful spiritual epiphanies rushing into you, I think, at this time. Lots of beautiful messages from the divine. I did say something about you looking for the signs, and also there's a lot of great Dharma type of energy rushing into you as well. Like you might feel like you're having a really hard time, or like, you know, you don't deserve this type of shit or whatever, you know. But it's like, it's for you. It's always for you. It's always been for you. Every negative situation you've ever been through taught you so much and propelled you forward to the next parts of your journey. And just because you're high vibrational, it doesn't mean that this changes, okay? It just, the way that it comes in changes. It might be a change of your emotions. It might be you feeling really tired, you know? You have to pay a lot of attention to yourself and to your body in order to know how the divine communicates with you. And that's why they isolate you in the first place, right? What's the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Cups in reverse? We got the Death card, okay? And we got the Fool. So it's like, if you want this newer energy that you're so focused on attracting, or so focused on manifesting or bringing out of yourself, then you have to be willing to take these emotional leaps of faith with the divine over and over again, and face what it is within yourself that triggers growth, you know? And a lot of times, like, there's so much light hiding in our shadows and in our insecurities and in all of these things that we think make us imperfect, or that we judge ourselves and, you know, like get on our own heads just for feeling. But there's something behind those feelings, okay? Something in that judgment that you have about yourself that needs to be uncovered and needs to be looked at. When you acknowledge it, then it can be healed, you know? What's the Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune and the Star? We got the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands, okay? So giving me this energy of maturing, okay? You're maturing. You're stepping up, you know, up these steps, baby. Spiritually, because the Wands is all about that spiritual energy, right? All about your connection with the divine. And you following your intuition and using your spiritual gifts in order to advance in life. And you have definitely advanced in life, you know. There's so many new spiritual insights and epiphanies and things coming into you at this time. But it's like an exchange of shadow work in order to experience the passionate movement forward. What's the star and the two of daggers? Yeah, we got the seven of crystals, okay? Every time you do shadow work or every time you pay attention to these things within yourself, you're making an investment toward your future. You're sacrificing all of the negativity and the shadow that does not serve you and exchanging that for the crystallized way of thinking about that thing or that situation or that emotion or that insecurity that you have within yourself. And that's what makes shadow work so damn important, okay? And you have this renewed sense of your emotions, right? You get like a more peaceful type of energy coming into your life, a new way of, a new level of love is how I'm hearing it, okay? Okay, what else? What's the Five of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Devil? We got the Five of Roses, okay? Or the Five of Pentacles. Like, you're being brought in out of the cold in some sort of way right now. So pay much attention to you. What are they shooting their shot at this spring energy, okay? So you're in a place where you're trying to grow, where you're trying to advance, you know, could be in your career, could be in your love life, could be just in every area of life. You want to see growth and you want to advance. Like, this is what you're shooting your shot at, because the boy is aiming the slingshot. And that's why I asked, what are they shooting at? And it's pointing to this spring energy, you know, and the autumn energy is in reverse, you know. So you're over that place where you're about to just like fall, you know, where the leaves are falling off the trees and, you know, things are dry and things are, you know, like just in this place of extreme change. It's like, I don't know. It's like you're coming out of this fall energy and stepping more into this spring energy, and Metatron is trying to teach you how to do it on purpose, okay? If you just do the shadow work before you run into the emotions or before you run into that negative situation, then it makes things a lot more easy. Then they become, it's like you have the full information stepping into that situation rather than waiting until it happens or until you're in that place emotionally, and then you have to sort of like figure out what's wrong, you know? What's the Knight of Cups in reverse? The Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, and the Star, and the Page of Wands. We got the Six of Roses, okay? Or the Six of Pentacles. So there's like some sort of truce happening within yourself, okay? The energy of surrender is what I'm getting from this. Surrendering emotionally in order to receive what it is that you're trying to receive from the divine. What's the Star, the Seven of Crystals, and the Two of Daggers? We got the Four of Keys, okay? This will clear your way. Doing this emotional work in order to find that true peace of mind that you deserve, that will clear your way in a major way, okay? So if you feel like, you know, there's a blockage or you're not moving fast enough, I mean, not moving fast enough, that's not really a good example, because spirit move when they feel like moving, okay? God move when he feel like moving. What we look like telling God he need to hurry up, you know, it's just ridiculous. But it's just like, if you feel like there's a snag somewhere or your energy feels a little bit off, then this is what it is, okay? You need to take a look within yourself and figure out what it is that Archangel Metatron is truly trying to show you about yourself right now. And sometimes, you know, it's so small and I giggle so hard after they explain to me what it is that I've been doing or how I've been, you know, like expressing whatever it is that's on my mind or that's in my subconscious, you know. I crack up because it's like, dang, I do that, you know. But it's always, you know, so loving and so gentle the way they address these things within me. And it's the same way with you, you know. What's the Five of Roses and the Four of Roses? We got the Queen of Roses, okay? But this is all in the name of you expressing more of the wealth that you already hold, you know? You already hold in these beautiful, this light, this amazingness that they were trying to get you to express. Excuse me. We got the, I feel like there's confirmation. We got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So just follow your intuition, and really have a lot of trust in this covenant that you have made with the divine. Because sometimes we can look at our bad days and we can look at things that we go through as some sort of punishment. And he's just saying, like, no, you're not being punished. You're not under judgment. You haven't done anything wrong. You haven't wronged anybody. It's just sometimes, life is going to throw a curveball at you, just like he was explaining with the energies of the earth. Just like this spring and fall energy. Like sometimes, the earth is beautiful and it looks like it's flourishing in that place. And then sometimes, shit is decaying and everything's falling off and everything looks like it's messed up. But that is the cycle of the life there, and that it will always return to that beauty. What's the Six of Roses and the Four of Keys? We got the One of Scrolls, okay, with On Track. You will always find yourself going back to that place where you're on track, especially if you're doing the shadow work and constantly being investigative about what your truth is and why am I reacting like this and why do I keep looking at myself and thinking this same thought. All of this is what he's pointing out in order to get you to this place where you are on track, okay? Metatron is your divine physician at this time, helping you to step into the most official energy that you've ever stepped into, okay? Helping you to get some sort of victory, not only emotionally, but in your 3D life. So just honor it. And know that you'll find such a beautiful balance at the end of it. What's the Five of Roses, the Spring, and the Queen of Roses? I just went through this too. I was crying. I was crying for like 2 days. And for me, it was more of like a situation. It was a situation with another person. But I feel like I pulled so much from that situation, and it taught me so much about like the way that I perceive other people and the way that I perceive myself when I'm dealing with other people. Because I tell y'all all the time that I'm definitely like quick to blame myself or quick to feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like as much as I sit here and channel this kind of information to you guys, like it doesn't always just come. And if I'm like emotionally attached enough to the situation, then it's all emotions and it's all overthinking and it's all anxiety first, no matter how bright my real truth within me shines, right? Because that is just where I am on my journey, and spirit is wanting me to pull something from that. So I cry and I deal and I do what it is that I have to do, but I always take that time to check in with the divine and find out, okay, what did I learn from this? This says, I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. So celebrate whatever it is that spirit shines the light on. And know that like sometimes it can be uncomfortable, but it's okay, because you'll always come back to that place where you're more grounded and you're thinking more clearly than you were before you went into the situation. What's Spring, the War of Roses, and the Ark of the Covenant? We got celebrate life, okay? So celebrate life, all parts of life, the sad days and the happy days, and don't label the days as sad or happy or good or bad. Just label them all as a blessing, because it's a blessing to be here no matter what the day you went through looks like, okay? We got the sacral chakra. So your creative energies are so important. Use it, okay? That's what spirit said to me while I was crying, okay? They said use it. And I said, all right. Ain't that what we do? That's what I do. I go through my situations and I use it. It becomes a part of my mediumship toolbox, okay? It becomes a part of my learned experiences that I could use to teach you guys how to get back on the right track, right? And you hold that very same talent within yourself. So let it out, okay? What's the sun goddess and celebrate life? We got Earth Elemental, okay? It says, I gratefully accept the abundance that earth bestows on me, okay? So there's some beautiful abundance coming in once you ground the light that's hiding within the shadow energies that Metatron is helping you to face at this time, okay? Let's celebrate life and sacral chakra. I'm hearing something very beautiful, okay? A surprise. There's a surprise gift or some sort of surprise situation that you're going to find yourself in after this. Could have a lot to do with the dreams that you're reaching for, like I was saying. Like some sort of emotional wound that you're needing to deal with, okay? That's helping you in your career. It says, I am the creator of my own dreams and I achieve them with confidence, you know? Yeah, and we got spirit awakens, okay? So you're going through some sort of awakening, okay? Some high level awakening. You could be receiving some sort of throat chakra upgrade, a sacral chakra upgrade. You've got Archangel Raphael in your energy assisting you with this healing that Metatron is sort of instigating in your energy. Let me get 3. Thank you. So the first one says, I can spend my day feeling daunted, or I can spend it climbing over the thing that's daunting me. If I'm gonna spend it, it might as well be a good investment, okay? So like I said before, all this work that you do is a beautiful investment for your future, okay? It says, today I'll notice all the little ways I'm loved, nurtured, and supported. Go ahead, universe. That's your cue, okay? So this is opening you up more to the miraculous happenings of the universe and opening you up more to what it is that the angels really truly do in your life and just exactly how much you are connected with them and how much they really do work in your life, okay? This says, I flat out dare life to pleasantly surprise me because, spoiler alert, it always will, okay? Life will always pleasantly surprise you. What's the final thought on this? It's one of those times where I feel like I repeated myself a lot, but I'm going to just watch it back. I'm sure it's great. We got the light of your love, okay? And that's what we've been talking about the entire time. Your light body being increased, being advanced by this beautiful place that you are in life, okay? Wherever you are in life, it's a beautiful place, and it might seem mysterious and it might seem like there is no end to it, but there is expanded vision coming from this, some sort of ancestral remembrance being brought to you at this time. So it says, luminous one, did you forget that your brilliant heart lights the flame of others? The light of your love brightens the whole world in divine radiance simply by being you. You are an illuminator, one who is here to light the pathway from fear to love, from pain to joy, leading with your sacred heart flame to transform this world from dark to light. But first, you must learn how to do that effortlessly for yourself, okay? In order to learn how to help others do it, it has to be something that you're consciously working on doing within yourself. And that's why he's putting such an emphasis on this shadow work. It says, burning away fear and doubt that tries to keep love hidden. Your love light inspires hope, peace, and joy in all who witness you. But you must feed this sacred fire in your heart by following your passions, following what lights you up and awakens your heart to feel the potential of its brightness. The more you follow what sparks your heart, the brighter your flame and the wider your light spreads as it ripples out as a sea of love. The medicine of your bright influence can heal and change lives beyond what you could even imagine. This is your service, your birthright, your reason for being. When you deprive your heart of what brightens your spirit, life loses the special magic you spark on this planet. Do not dim yourself to fit in or to make others more comfortable. Prioritize love and joy so you can light up the world with your radiance, you know? And that's what he was saying, you know, with this, what's your honest truth? Every time you shed a layer of what no longer serves you or what no longer fits who you feel you are, you only shine brighter and more beautifully and are able to help more of the souls that come into contact with you or that witness you as you do your art out here in this world, okay? So, with that, my love, I am done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. That you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.